This YouTube just totally like went on live without even like us finishing setting it up, Xena. So we are live right now. So we should start our intro since we just got thrown on live here, Xena, like without even being totally ready. You guys stop bitching. All right. Well, hello everybody. Mystical Ariel here to shake the matrix, expand your mind, and make you all think. And apparently, I'm really messing with. What are you doing, Xena Bobina? Oh my! Hey, you just choked yourself on my arm. You okay? Don't do that. You're a good girl. You just need attention right now. So excuse me while my dog needs my attention. You okay? You okay? Don't choke yourself on my arm. Huh? You don't do that. You okay? Are you okay? Sorry guys, my little Xena needs some love. And so we stop and do that around here. Because getting love is important, isn't it, girl? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to have a dog sitting on me for this one. So here we go. Whoa. It is all kinds of mistakes this morning. We're dropping the phone. We're being live before we finish taking our picture. And all of that stuff. But anyways, today I want to talk about being the eye of the storm. You know, have you ever heard that saying that be the eye of the storm? What does that truly mean or even look like? But picture this, okay? It's a powerful storm swirling around you, a chaotic force of wind, thunder, and rain. Yet, in the center of it all, there's a space of calm, a place of peace that is the eye of the storm, okay? And to be that eye of the storm, people, is to find the stillness amidst the chaos, is to hold on to your confidence and to be fearless no matter how turbulent life becomes. You know, when I was a child, somehow someone gave me this reading, this word, a reading that has stayed pretty much with me throughout my entire life since I was a teen. And they talked about becoming fearless and how I had a rod of steel down my spine and that the storm would never take me out. They told me that one day I would fall to ashes to the ground and I would that's a pretty intense word, right? But from that place I would rise again. I was told that I would come face to face with all of creation and that I would battle fearlessly to return, and that everything and everyone I knew, even the church itself, might even rise up against me. Yet through all of this, they said I would not stop speaking this truth. I would not stop sharing this message that was given to me by the breath of life. And that, you know, it was a message that was so powerful, it shook me to the core. Um, it shook my foundation. And I was like, what the heck does that mean? But, you know, I held dear, and even those who once supported me, you know, they told me that those who supported me and were my closest friends would even walk up against me. That was a hard word to get. I was like, what the heck? And then he's like, he told me I would face a storm and walk right into it and be unstoppable. I wouldn't have any fear. And when others would run away, I was the one to become the eye of the storm. And the thing is, this guy was right. I think about the things I've been through in my life and where I'm at now, and I once was covered in fear. I would sit back and hesitate. Now, it doesn't matter. I'm okay with losing it all because I'm really not. But this is the courage that we all have in us, you and me. And if we choose, we can step into it. We can step in to be fearless. It's not to live without fear, but it's to confront it head on and to walk right into it. Walk right into the storm. And when we do that, you see, we become the observers. And when we find a place of stillness where fear cannot touch you, where chaos cannot disturb you. It's when you can walk through and recognize that fear is nothing more than a mirage. See, we need to understand that the fear is not what you think it is. We've been made to believe that. It's an illusion, a falsehood that we have been taught to believe in to keep us in line, to keep us in order, to keep us from stepping out of that comfort zone. Imagine being a desert, being in a desert and seeing a shimmering pool of water. And you are as thirsty as heck. And you walk towards it feeling this hope to find it. But when you get there, it's not real. You see, fear works much like that in the same way. It appears very real, and it's substantial and overwhelming. But when we move closer, we get to see it for what it really is. When we dare to confront it, we realize that it was not even as terrifying as we thought. It's not as solid in the fear as we thought it was. This is a simulation of control. So think about that. We live in this system where we are taught to fear constantly. Fear this neighborhood, fear this, fear that, all these things. The whole channel of news is nothing more than fear. But if we think about it for a moment, see, even religion teaches us there is a heaven and a hell, right? And our actions determine where we end up. But what if we're already in a kind of hell already? And hell, this is built upon fear and control. What if we're surrounded by nothing more than illusion designed to keep us from seeing the truth? The truth that we have the power to create heaven within ourselves right here, right now. You see, I always teach you, good morning, that you are a divine spark. Sorry, I always teach you you're a spark of the divine. Let me tell you something. Now imagine the ocean, and you're that ocean. And then you grab this cup, and you put that ocean in this cup. That's still ocean water, right? Just because it's in a cup, it doesn't mean that it's not ocean water. It still came from that ocean. It's still ocean water. Well, now I go and take a little piece of dye, change the color of it. Well, now I have my own, right? No. No matter what you put in it, you're still the ocean water. That's the breath of all life. You came from that existence, that thought. You cannot separate from that. There's not something to go discover or find or say to save yourself. There's only to confront and go forward and be in the moment. You see, we have a choice of heaven or hell. It's not a destination for when we die. It's a state of mind that we get to live in right this moment. We've created it ourselves in every moment. And when we allow ourselves and allowed fear to control us, we let it dictate our actions. We created a kind of hell within us. But when we step into a storm, we become fearless. We create heaven, calmness, clarity, and courage because we get to see it for what it is. Hello, superhero. How's it going? So, being that it's a mindset, being that we were taught this, understand fear is like a veil hiding the truth from us. But if we dare do that step, we dare make that point, we recognize that obstacle is nothing. We realize nothing that we were afraid of was anything to even be afraid of. And the fear disappears. And then next thing you know, you find yourself in the eye of the storm. So we get that choice. We get to make that decision on how we perceive life. I want you all to think about the storm in your lives, the challenges, the hardships, the things that feel so overwhelming to even face. I want you to know that you can be the eye of the storm. You can be the one who steps in rather than running away. You can stand up and stand tall with the rod of steel down your spine. And know that no storm can take you out. So you become the eye of the storm. And how does that look? When we become fearless, what happens is we become unstoppable. This doesn't mean we won't face these challenges or there won't be fears that come to us, but or it doesn't mean that people won't turn against you even, that you won't fall down even at times. It means that when you do fall, you get to rise. You get to rise again. It means that when you see the storm coming, you will walk right into it, knowing that you're at the center of it lies the true power. So let us all choose to confront this mirage in this life, to see fear for what it really is, and to become the eye of the storm. Let us be encouraging one another, not just for ourselves, but for those around us, because we're all in this together. And together we make that one consciousness. And when we do this, we show others that what is possible. We show them that they too can rise from the ashes, and they too can find stillness in the midst of chaos. You're not too small, man. You are not powerless. You are the storm. And you also are the calm center. So step into your power today. Step into the eye of the storm and watch the fear disappear before you, and together, let's become fearless. Let's be those eyes of the storms, people. Let's not allow chaos to take over us. So hello, Karapki. I don't know how to say that. Karapika? Anyways, hi, how's it going? And Superhero says, Mom, I've been trying to reach out. Well, hello. What's going on? What's up? All right, everybody. What's going on out there, and how's everybody doing? You guys got any comments you want to make? Please feel free. Otherwise, you guys, make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. Recognize you're valuable and you matter, and that you're all part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Peace and love. We'll see y'all later.